right, we're here with in the car, on the way. Reviews. Oh yeah, guys, we're gonna make sure I do this in 360 seconds. This is your 365-degree review, and this is your 451-second review. I'd like to get that. I have to calculate how many minutes that is. Flex, Dream Life, Robusto, 52, Sungrown, Rosado, Fuente, Magnum. Has a very clean look. Cigar has a very nice look, very uniform, a nice medium-looking brown, no splotches, just a little give. The foot does have a sweetness. That sweetness that when I smelled the foot, it made me sneeze. Fucking shit. Overall, it's nice. Let's see what happens. It was actually a pungent smell. Not as pungent as Opus, but it makes me excited to feel that maybe it's going to be along those lines. Are we going to be touching Hemingway up, Hemingway, Nejos, Opuses? It's going to be around there. We'll see. The foot smell was nice. I mean, actually, really nice. Initial impression is good. I am in the car. It's almost impossible when you're driving in a car with the window cracked open to get a perfect burn. You're going to have wind flying in. So as far as the burn or ash, we're not going to worry about that at all because we're driving, and it is what it is. I can say this, that it's actually quite good. 65% darkness. It's not super dark, darker than in Connecticut. This is the Rosado, right? This is a line that I had before, and I have enjoyed before, but it's been a long time. Smoke output is generous. A slight syrupy sweetness, like you would get something like on a Neho or Opus or Hemingway, but not tons of it though. It does that syrupy sweetness. Some people will talk like a pancake kind of syrup. It is sticking to the tongue and teeth, but it's not as massive as those other cigars. But that is nice. Just the faint hint of black pepper spice. It's a semi-bold cigar. It's a heavy medium plus right now. It feels like it's trying to get to medium full. But with a long finish, though, that's echoing the finish is the echo. If a cigar has more of an echo, then the cigar feels louder than what it is, right? Let's pick it up right there. Medium full right there. Quite nice. Quite delicious. If you want something that's not a Maduro, or want something that's not a Connecticut, well, that's the best way to describe a cigar like this. It's not exactly a cigar like... I like it better than... hold on. The Doble. What the hell was that? The one with the dice on it. And those aren't bad, but the Casa Cubas, I like this better than the Casa Cuba. Yeah, quite nice. Quite nice. All right, we're hitting some traffic, so it is what it is. Getting a perfect burn on that. Ash is stacking nice, considering with the window open. Right now it's medium full, syrupy stickiness. It's kind of nice, slightly nutty. A little cedar, slightly leathery. It has black pepper. It's not a massively spicy smoke. Sourdough, some vague spices. A little floral, if you would say. Overall, it's actually a nice sun-grown. Sun-growns, depending on make and model, they can fit in that middle zone of, it's not some creamy, light, nutty cedar, light black pepper on a Connecticut, pushed maybe mild to medium, or some strong Maduro. You can get in some kind of middle friend zone with sun-growns, and I guess some people might love or hate that. And in between, I think it's just something that's a nice option to have, especially midday, where maybe you don't want to blow out your palate with a Bijou, or, you know what I'm saying, though, or Padron 64 at 11 in the morning, or LFD Double Ajero at 10 o'clock a.m. with your, your milkshake. But who's having a milkshake? Nuggets? But anyways, it is what it is. quite delicious. It's not like a super like sweet cigar, but it doesn't have no sweetness. It's not a super spicy cigar, but it doesn't have no spiciness. It's got a lot of things going on, but a little of each, if that makes any sense. So if you want like a kind of complex cigar where each note is not massively standing out, then you'll like it. If you want something to be super sweet, no. If you want something to be super spicy, no. Super dark, no. It's kind of doing a lot, or everything per se, okay. And so if you want that kind of medium ground, and I don't mean it's medium strength because it's medium to full, but hold the smoke is where you're going to really feel those floral notes pick up. There is sourdough in the cigar too, though, so kind of twangy. Yeah, you know, look, it's like I said, if you want a cigar that's doing everything but not at a high output, then sure. I think the cigar has a lot of merits. It's not my favorite Fuente, but it's definitely not my least favorite Fuente. As of right now, the cigar will probably be a 4.65. A solid rating. I'd say 5-pack worthy, meaning I'm not saying you can't buy a box. When I say buy a box, that's more of a recommendation of how great it is. So you buy whatever you want to buy. You're a grown man. What I'm trying to say is I can recommend these pretty highly. Try a few, see if it's for you. That rhymes. Try a few, see if it's for you. Find out the Richie and me is the Richie and you. Next, first with the early show with Anthony P. With special guests Sacco, Jeremy, a guy named Gio, Dream Life, and a few of his watch friends, and Richie in the background talking shit. Followed by the Late Show with Richie. We could really have our own cable cigar network, Cigar Cable Network, CCN, Cigar Cable Network. It would be pretty cool to have a cigar network. Just, you have guys watching sports, smoking cigars, and infuse, smoking cigars, sports. You could have guys talking the news. They're like, next at 10. He's like, yeah, I'm live here down on the scene. It's a terrible accident, but I'll tell you what, it's not affecting my draw. The draw is good. The accident and the pain level here is probably a 7 out of 10. But my cigar is not that strong. Although the damage to the car is strong. The construction on this vehicle is total, but the construction on this cigar is not total. Back to you. I think cigar news would be great. It's just news. Anyway, now let's go to Sacco with the weather. Really? Yeah, there's a 100% chance of flex, my friend. 100% chance of flex. Lots of flex. Somewhere in Kansas, not so much flex. The cigar's going great. Construction's going great, but I just took off the band, and the band, I don't know if you can see this, is attached to, you see that? Attached to the wrapper. So that's not the cigar's fault. Somebody at the factory put too much glue, and about to pull over, and let me take that off, and we'll see what happens. And I was right. So I took off that band gently, but it was just, it's not the cigar's fault. It just was connected to the band. I'm not going to fault that to the cigar. I'm getting great construction. I'm about to drop that ash. Draw's been going great. It's a nice medium full. It's like a pleasant medium full. It's just strong enough to, get your attention. Not a weak cigar at all. I think it just comes down to if you enjoy like Sungrowns. And this is not like a heavy, strong, kick your ass, robust Sungrown. So it's just getting to medium full. So it's, like I said, the flavors are not intense on this cigar. It's rather smooth. And it's such a widespread, diverse, complex cigar, but each note is like, imagine like 10 notes, but each one's only given 10% of the profile. So not one of the notes, so it's a very balanced cigar, but not one of the notes is pushing harder than the other one. And you might like that or love that. To me, it's offering a nice, the idea of this cigar is a pretty smooth, medium full, that's not going to kick your ass, maybe nice for lunchtime, and it's enjoyable. Just the guy at the factory, a bolder finish here in the last third. More of a heavy, medium, full. Darkness didn't change, 65%. But just overall, like I said, if you want a cigar that has a lot of complexity, but like low intensity, meaning everything that it has is proportionate. Each flavor's, you know, in unison with the other flavor. No one's trying to outdo itself. Picture a jazz band with no fucking solos. I can find no fault with the cigar unless if you're looking for a dark straw Maduro, which is not advertised as that. So the Magnum 52 Sungrown Rosado, if you like Rosados, but you don't want one that's very intense, then yeah, 4.65. I like it. Dream life. Appreciate it. God bless everyone. Stay fresh. I had to come back. Because right there, in the real latter end of the last thirds, massive sweetness. I don't know why they did that, but at the very end here, the intensity of the pancake syrup, the syrupy, sticky sweetness, is massive. So, hey, expect that in the very end. If you like pancake syrup, fuck it. Vermont, here we go.